Shout out to this fan for coming up with the idea to this video. If you have any cool ideas for a future video, let me know in the comments below. I may just give you a shout out. What's up everybody, I'm the Net Alliance. Today we're asking the question, what if Count Dooku actually overthrew Darth Sidious? Now for time period wise, I'm going to do around episode 2, somewhere between the Clone Wars. I'd say definitely episode 2, episode 3, somewhere between there. Count Dooku meets up with Darth Sidious in person. Darth Sidious is like, aha, my plan is working perfectly. And Dooku's like, oh cool, well so is mine. Dooku ignites his lightsaber and just strikes down Sidious right there. Now what exactly would happen after this? Now before I get too far into this, there's a question that needs to really be answered first. Does Dooku know about Sidious's master plan? Because to me, Sidious always seemed to be more manipulating Dooku into planning out these maneuvers, which he was doing. Did Dooku know that the clone army was supposed to be replacing the droids? Because Dooku was a smart guy, but he was in charge of the Separatists. You know, he was on the Separatist side. So I do think that Sidious kind of kept him in the dark, or at least told him that the Separatists would build the spaceship, which would be the Death Star, and they would rule the galaxy by taking out the Republic. So in this theory, I'm just going to say that Dooku didn't know about this whole situation, and he didn't know that the Separatists were going to get taken out because Palpatine is a lying, manipulative jerk. So we'll just go with that. So now that Darth Sidious is dead, what exactly would Count Dooku do? First off, the Republic would not have Palpatine anymore. He would just go missing, because of course he wouldn't just tell everyone, hey guys, I'm going to visit Count Dooku, who's the leader of the Separatists, but don't think anything of it, bye. No, he would keep his meeting secret. So Palpatine would just go missing, and eventually people would be like, well, let's just elect a new chancellor because we kind of have to. He's gone. He must have got kidnapped or died or something. We can't find him. So they elect a new chancellor. Now in this theory, I'd like to believe that this chancellor isn't actually crazy. Although, he is a politician, so, you just kind of have to have that. So let's say this chancellor is actually pro-Republic and doesn't know about the Order 66. So essentially, Dooku is still in charge of the Separatists, and there's a new chancellor in charge of the Republic, and we don't have to worry about Palpatine kind of manipulating both sides because he is dead. So in my personal opinion, the war would last a lot longer. One of the things about Palpatine being able to actually control both sides is he can control how long the war lasts. Because if you remember, it was him who had General Grievous send all the Separatist leaders to Mustafar system, and he was going to go deal with that, but then when Vader came on his side, he's like, okay, well, this was a little easier than I thought. Vader, go take care of those people for me. Thanks. Hence why the Separatist leaders were gone. It's kind of tough to figure out what would happen in this theory. There's no more manipulation of this war, and it truly is just one front versus the other. There is no grand puppet master pulling the strings anymore. So I'd say the Republic and the Separatists would go at it for a very long time. Now I do feel that although Dooku would overthrow Palpatine, he would eventually fall in battle against Anakin anyways. I'm not saying the battle over Coruscant, I don't care. It doesn't matter. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying this particular battle would happen because that battle happened because Dooku was trying to kidnap Palpatine, and for the most part, they succeeded. That's because Palpatine planned the attack. But going back to Anakin, the one thing you have to realize is now Palpatine's not there to kind of coach him into becoming a Darksider. Now this isn't saying that Anakin wouldn't become a Darksider. In fact, maybe Count Dooku might try to turn him. But I'd like to think that Dooku wouldn't be like that. Dooku seems like a guy who likes to have complete control. I don't think he'd actually bring upon an apprentice, unless you count Asajj Ventress, which I guess she could be in this. But I do personally think, essentially, the Republic was going to destroy the Separatists anyways. They had a better military, they had much better generals with all their Jedi, and overall they seem to be winning the war, especially if you watch the Clone Wars TV show. So in the end, Dooku would still probably die, General Grievous would still probably die, and the Republic would actually win. And I would personally think that although Anakin is just one Jedi, he's supposed to be one of the strongest Jedi had he not turned to the dark side and got all his limbs cut off. So I think with Anakin on the Jedi side, there's no way those two could have stood a chance. And the Republic would regain the galaxy, and there would be no Separatists. I mean, honestly, this theory is a very tough one. When I first selected it, I was like, oh, this is an easy one. I'll just do this one quick. But now that I think about it, there are a lot of possibilities that will change because of Dooku assassinating the Emperor. Like I previously mentioned, will Anakin join the dark side? How would the Republic learn about the Death Star being built? Who would be the new Chancellor? Maybe Jar Jar Binks would. What if Jar Jar Binks was the Chancellor of the Republic? Mind blown. But of course, that's just my opinion. What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe if you guys enjoy my videos, and until next time guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.